Have you ever felt like you are playing a game where everyone else received the rule book except you? You watch people move through life with a strange magnetic ease. They don't just achieve their goals, they seem to pull opportunities out of thin air while you are left working yourself to the bone, only to end up in the exact same spot. For decades, the phrase, the power of manifestation, has been hijacked by toxic positivity and mystical self-help gurus. They tell you to wish upon a star, visualize a check, and wait. It's an absolute lie, and deep down, your subconscious knows it. But what if the underlying mechanism behind manifestation isn't spiritual magic at all? What if it is a highly sophisticated neurological calibration protocol that your brain is currently running, entirely in reverse? Today, we strip away the fluff and look at the cold behavioral science of how your mind literally constructs your physical reality. To understand manifestation from a psychological framework, we must first look at a cluster of networks at the base of your brain, known as the reticular activating system, or the RAS. Every single second, your environment bombards your senses with roughly 2 million bits of data. If your conscious mind tried to process all of it, your brain would literally short circuit. To prevent this, the RAS acts as an elite biological gatekeeper. It filters out 99.9% of the world, only allowing data that it deems survival critical or personally relevant into your conscious awareness. As renowned cognitive psychologist Dr. Richard Wiseman demonstrated in his landmark research on luck and opportunity, people who believe they are lucky or focused on a specific outcome aren't magically defying physics. Instead, their RAS has been programmed to actively spot anomalies, resources, and hidden variables in the environment that an anxious or unfocused person is neurologically blind to. Manifestation is the deliberate, conscious programming of this neural filter. You aren't forcing the universe to create an opportunity. You are finally training your brain to see the ones that were already standing right in front of you. This isn't just neurology, it's foundational behavioral theory. In 1968, Harvard psychologist Dr. Robert Rosenthal published a groundbreaking study on what is now known as the Pygmalion effect, or the self-fulfilling prophecy. Rosenthal told teachers that a random group of average students were academic innovators destined to bloom. By the end of the year, those random students dramatically outperformed their peers. Why? Because the teacher's internal expectations subtly altered their micro behaviors, their tone of voice, and the level of support they provided. When you utilize advanced visualization, a core pillar of manifestation, you are leveraging what scholars call when you vividly imagine a specific future state. Your brain cannot easily distinguish between a deeply emotional memory and a future projection. It adjusts your baseline identity. You begin to hold yourself differently. Your micro expressions change. Your vocal tonality shifts. You stop asking for permission because your psychological frame has already accepted the outcome as an inevitability. You don't get what you want in life. You get what you deeply expect. So, where is your framework? Failing right now? Let's conduct a clinical personality analysis. If you spend your mornings checking notifications, your afternoons complaining about your current limitations, and your evenings consuming mindless digital sedatives, what code are you feeding your reticular activating system? You are explicitly instructing your brain to look for more scarcity, more validation, and more reasons to remain comfortable in your suffering. You are manifesting a deficit every single day, not through cosmic energy, but through behavioral design. You have built a psychological fortress, but you've left the master keys in the hands of temporary distractions. True manifestation is an act of ruthless, uncompromising boundaries. It is the decision to anchor your internal state so deeply into a future mission that the current, chaotic noise of your environment becomes completely irrelevant. This is your psychological blueprint reset. For the next 30 days, we run a strict manifestation protocol rooted in execution, not wishful thinking. Write down your primary objective in absolute detail. Spend 5 minutes every morning emotionally connecting to that reality until your nervous system accepts it as a memory. Then close the book. Drop to absolute zero telemetry and let your daily discipline enforce that contract. Stop waiting for the world to change before you decide to upgrade your personality. Reality doesn't bend to your desires. It reflects your alignment. You don't attract what you want. You attract exactly who you are when nobody is watching. Comment a line below if you are ready to reprogram your gatekeeper today. Like this asset to lock in your focus, and subscribe to join the elite who choose psychological mastery over mediocrity. Secure the perimeter. Execute the code.